Good evening, faculty members, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduating seniors. When I reflect on the past 4 years, I see a host of sweet memories and lessons that I've learned from them. During the 4 years that I have been enrolled in high school, I've taken 33 different courses that educated me in the arts of science, history, math, Bible, technology, physical education, home economics, music, and theater. But during these years, I have learned more than just the lessons that were taught in the classroom. The Lord has used each of the students sitting behind me and each of the faculty members sitting before me to teach me lessons that never showed up on RenWeb. High school has taught me that you will always make it through the week. You just might lose your sanity along the way. That sleep isn't actually that necessary, but it makes life a lot easier, so do try and get some. That the little things that once annoyed you might just become your most cherished memories. That if someone offers you free food, take it. Don't ask, just take. That the plaza is a magical place, never take it for granted. That you should think before you speak, but don't expect others to do the same. High school has taught me that sometimes friends come from unexpected places. That although some will leave, some friends that you meet on your very first day freshman year will stick to the very end. That my mom was right. The boys do grow to be taller than you by junior year. That my mom was wrong. They do not get more mature, even my senior year. That sometimes fatigue looks a lot like crazy. That sometimes depression looks a lot like fatigue. That I'm just tired is a big lie. That some people will hate you when you don't deserve it, but that some people will love you when you don't deserve it. That being cool isn't actually that cool. And that being the friendliest will get you better friends than being the smartest, strongest, prettiest, or coolest. That no one is perfect. No one. But that everyone, and I do mean each and every person, deserves respect. High school has taught me that some teachers may become like a second mom to you, or a big brother, or a crazy uncle. That the kindest, funniest teacher in the school may just keep a fake gun in her desk. But that even the strictest teachers really love their students. That every student is prayed for every day. And that every student desperately needs it. That every student, faculty member, and janitor has a story, whether they tell it or not. That when Mrs. Young says that a knife is sharp, or a pan is hot, or a glass is breakable, she's not kidding. That calculus may actually reside in hell. But that God sent an angel from heaven to teach it. That when Senora Freeze asks you to speak more in class, she doesn't mean in English. That when Miss Nelson needs to think really hard about something, her whole body kind of tilts to the right. And no one knows why. That every Monday is apparently Bow Tie Monday, thanks to Mr. Runyon and his impressive collection. That Mrs. Greenfield is committed to giving us a learning experience, even if that means locking her A-Push class into a makeshift sweatshop while learning about industrialism. That Mr. Alexander is probably kidding. That some teachers will inevitably annoy you, but that you will inevitably annoy all of them. High school has taught me that an eraser, a seam ripper, and the undo button on the iPad are the greatest tools for any high school student. That yes, the seniors do always win the competitions. And that yes, it is still somehow fair. That sometimes change is good, but that doesn't mean there won't be hard parts. that sometimes change is bad, but that doesn't mean there won't be good parts. As we all near this first huge change in our lives, I treasure these lessons. I may forget how to integrate an exponential function, and I may forget who won the 7-Year War, and I definitely will forget the names of all 206 bones of the body. But if I leave high school having learned these lessons, I'm happy. No, I'm thankful. So thank you to the faculty, to my family, to my friends, and most importantly, to the class of 2013 for giving me the high school experience of a lifetime. And above all, I thank the Lord, who has carried me and all of us through the past 4 years of lessons. And I trust that He will continue to do so for the rest of our lives. So God bless you all, and thank you.